Hello, welcome to the first video of SSN DRC series. I am Tausif Hassan from Tessent Technology Enablement team at Siemens EDA. We will start this series by looking at the SSN equal to DRC rule check and understand why it occurs and how can we systematically debug and resolve it. Let's understand what is SSN equal to DRC. SSN equal to rule checks for net inversions on the SSN data path. These are the different locations on which SSN equal to rule is checked. Between any two SSHs, between the data path inputs and the first SSH, or between the last SSH and the data path outputs. Such a net inversion would result in alteration of the stimulus data received by the SSHs and of the response data observed at the data path outputs. When is SSN equal to reported? SSN equal to is reported during equal extraction when the tool transitions from equal elaboration to equal checking. What is the significance of SSN equal to? It ensures SSN data path integrity when data travels from SSN bus inputs to SSN bus outputs. SSN equal to DRC can occur in all contexts supported by Tessent platform. The default handling of this DRC is an error and its severity cannot be downgraded. Now it's time to take an example of SSN equal to DRC. As you can see from this error message that net inversion has happened between the data path equal input port SSN bus data in 0 and this scan host equal instance. This DRC has identified the invalid inversion and reports all inversions and their locations in the equal files. It also reports the associated design pin and equal instance input output pin. In order to debug this DRC, we need a visualizer to get a clear picture of this DRC. Use this command open visualizer in your Tessent Shell to open this DRC in GUI mode. This then open the DRC browser as shown in the figure. It will open the SSN equal to DRC message, but we cannot visualize this DRC. So we need equal instance of GPS baseband scan host. We can get the equal instance of this scan host using the highlighted command. Now we can open equal schematic window and put the equal instance name of the SSN scan host in object name. It will open the equal schematic of the GPS baseband scan host instance as shown in the figure. As we have seen in the earlier slide that the violation has occurred due to net inversion between the data path equal input port SSN bus data in 0 and this scan host equal instance. Now we will trace the bus data in 0 port of SSN scan host instance. After tracing it, we find out that there is an inverter between the data path input and SSH input. This inverter is causing the data inversion which leads to SSN equal to violation. Now we open the hierarchical schematic window for the SSN scan host instance. Right click on the instance and then select show all pins option. It will show all the pins present in this instance. Start tracing the bus data in 0 pin. You can see an inverter is present in the data path. Now right click on the inverter and see its HDL instantiation. You can see on the right snippet bus data is inverted. Now open the RTL file and change the bus data inversion as shown here. After making this change, read this Verilog file. After After equal extraction, we can see that the inverter is not getting inserted in the SSN data path. Therefore, SSN equal to DRC has been resolved. This brings me to the end of the first video of the SSN DRC series. For any queries, please contact me at the provided email address. I will continue with more SSN DRCs in the upcoming videos. Thank you for being with me till the end.